Jokic is not top 20 all time. Are you walking that back, or are you doubling down?
I'm doubling down, and it's like I'm not gonna sit here and downgrade Jokic. I believe that Jokic is a really good player. I believe that he's a great player. That
top 30 all time?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
What is he? What's missing from top 20 all time with him?
I just feel like
multi-time MVP, won a finals, puts up video game stats, dominates.
Tremendous stats, tremendous dominant, but from a player aspect, and this is not me saying I don't like you, because I see a lot, Jokic hit your brother in the back, you just hate and you don't want him to do this, you don't want to do, like, I don't give a about, and excuse my language, I don't give a about what's transpired outside of basketball. I'm talking about what I see in the same game he's playing is what I've been playing for the last 13 years. There is no big men. There is absolutely no big men in the league. For the last 5 years, there's been no big men. If you go down the West and you look at the bigs that have been in the league, there's been none. He's been playing against Zubac for the last 5 years of legit big men, and Joel Embiid twice a season. And that's that's not taken away from him and where he's been at. But
sometimes Embiid misses those games for what it's worth.
Yeah, but if you look at the numbers, Embiid kicks his ass. Yeah. So let's just be clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be clear. Like, Embiid kicks his ass. But that don't have nothing to do with taking away from how good Jokic is. But the landscape of basketball has changed. It's small ball. When I was with the Clippers for 4 years, I was guarding Jokic. I'm a 3-4 man. Now, when you look at it around the league, who's Jokic's best defender? Can you name 5 centers in the league in the last 5 years? The last center he had to deal with that was in the league was Dwight Howard. Who's the last 5 centers that Jokic had to deal with on a night-to-night basis? And we missing a part. Jokic plays no defense. Steals are different. When you're on the scouting report, it's layup, get to the rim, get to the rim, get to the rim. It doesn't have nothing to do with his greatness, but I feel like because he won the MVP, yes, it's a great team. He won a championship one time with 3 MVPs. That's all number-based. He can tip the ball twice, and now he got 10 rebounds. I'm not saying that he does it all the time, but I'm saying if he's the biggest player out there every night, the game is so much softer than what it was for bigs. Like, it's so much softer. And then you look at the other bigs we're talking about, because I even seen Steve Kerr. Now, I'm going to say this about Steve Kerr because I'm going to go on here. Since the Olympics, Steve Kerr has been on one when he's talking about players. And I'm going to start with Jason Tatum. He was on one when he didn't play Jason Tatum. Like, he was higher than the roller coasters at Six Flags. Like, I got to say that because he didn't play Jason Tatum.
You mean like high like Snoop Dogg type of
like
high?
Way higher
Cheech
than
and
Snoop
Chong?
Dogg. Yeah, he was way higher than Snoop Dogg for not playing Jason Tatum. And I was like, he's a little off. And then he actually went on record and said that Jokic was the best big man ever.
Is Steve Kerr an edibles guy? A ball guy?
He has to be.
For the back pain, right?
He's the best big man ever. Are you kidding me? Like, the best you've ever seen. He said he's the best big man he's ever seen. Ever. And he's seen Shaquille O'Neal. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? You've seen all the great big men. Like, come on now. And that, again, that has nothing to do with Jokic, but these guys were playing against bigs every night. These were big. They was going against bigs every night.
Do we glorify some of these past stars? So it's not like Hakeem Olajuwon was facing a Hall of Fame big man every night.
Most nights.
Not every night.
You know why?
You mean a tough, bruising
He was facing a big, let's just say a big man. Like, now you're not really facing no bigs. Sure. You can go down the list.
Well, there's no real I have some numbers for you, okay? Like, some numbers. The defenders who have had matchups against Jokic the most times in the postseason, most times defending Jokic: Gobert, Zubac, Ayton, Anthony Davis, and it's Kanter. That's the top 5 in the playoffs. And then in the regular season, most times defending Jokic for a possession: Steven Adams, Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella, Yusuf Nurkic, Jonas Valanciunas. So those are the bigs like that have defended Jokic the most often. I think over the years, like, we're going to see more bigs. More bigs are entering the league. You're going to have a lot of Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic matchups. If the Spurs get good, hopefully the Spurs get good.
Exactly.
There are some challenges coming with better bigs coming in the league. But with that said, though, like, Jokic can't choose what era he plays in.
He can't.
And he has dominated. He's dominated this era.
Dominated. I'm never going to take that away. And when you clip this, make sure you keep this part on there. I've never said he hasn't dominated. But in my opinion, you say top 20 ever. I just don't think he's top 20 ever.
You're not putting him over a Karl Malone or a Dirk Nowitzki. You're not putting him over guys like that.
Not putting him over Dirk
Moses
Nowitzki,
Malone, like those types who are kind of in the teens where people rank them. Over Kevin Garnett. A lot of people have him top 20.
No, I like Kevin Garnett.
Wow.
I like Kevin Garnett. Because
does one more title put him in the top 20?
Yes.
Okay. One more MVP without another title?
I mean, they throwing around MVPs. This is how they doing it, man. You don't even got to win to have an MVP. You just got to have crazy numbers. I remember it was like the best team, the best player on the best team.
It was this year with SGA.
Yeah.
It was
but
this
all
year.
The 3 years that Jokic that wasn't the truth. So I'm just saying.